Alrighty, time for Freddie's power rankings. We'll start with the teams, and coming in at number 10.
Just a little flip.
Coming in at number 10, who's done a bit of a flip themselves. They were 8th last week. The Melbourne Storm, Freddie, they're just hanging into your rankings.
Just hanging in there, lots of errors, lots of penalties. I've got to say, Joel, normally I'm in Tracy's studio. I'm not feeling as powerful, but, you know, you being here is sort of helping me out. So
no,
thank you. Yeah, no ACA. I love the bigger current affairs studio. It's huge.
Tense,
oh, yeah. It's like that, yeah. I'm ready. I go in there ready. Power rankings, 10, Storm. Too many errors, too many penalties. Tigers getting in twice this year.
Yep.
It's incredible.
Rightio, Raiders and the Storm. Raiders are in 9th position. I don't know who sang, well, the Doors sang that, I think, didn't they?
Yeah. Great song. The Raiders, I thought they were fantastic. They need to win. None from 4. The coach had called them soft, and I thought their performance was outstanding. So they turned up, and they moved up to number 9,
Another team who moves up, they didn't win, but you like what you saw with the Rabbitohs.
Like what I see. You're only 2 from 5 at the moment, but I think they've had some tough losses. They've been in every one of their losses, and I like the way they fought back. And the Dragons are the benchmark at the moment, and just the way they play, their attack, Cody Walker, I like them. So they're on the way up.
Nathan Brown said one of the biggest wins he's had for the club since he's been there, the Knights, big win over the Broncos.
Yeah, that's right. A lot was taken away from his press conference, but anyway, let's move on. Number 6 were the Roosters.
Yep.
I'm liking the Roosters, but at the moment, I don't think a lot of it's relied on set plays and stuff. But now, the 5th.
Right, Titans. Talk to them.
All right, they're up from 9. Fantastic.
Yep.
You know, the 2 losses they've had this year against the 2 best teams, the
Your
Warriors
biggest
and the
mover,
Dragons.
actually.
Yeah, just Ash Taylor I thought was fantastic. Everyone just did their job. Jai Arrow was brilliant. So I just like the way they're playing at the moment, playing as a real team. I don't think anyone's really give them a chance. Cartwright's flick pass was outstanding. The way they're swooping on errors, I think, is really good. And then the Don try. Again, the Don. How good's the Don?
I love the Don. Well, they're taking on the team you've got here in 4th position, the Panthers. So you get the sense one of these 2 teams will go up even higher in your rankings next week.
Yeah, absolutely. The Panthers are going all right. They're getting along there at the moment. Although they're taking a step back in their footy, but they're getting there. Tigers 3rd, Dragons 2nd.
Number 1.
The Warriors have taken over number 1.
They've usurped the Dragons.
The Warriors have taken over.
Wow.
They're outstanding, the Warriors.
Can they please meet next week undefeated, Freddie?
They will. Everything about them. Solomon Akata and the Mamalo, the combination over on the left-hand side. What about he just come off his left foot there? Just call the ball and bang.
If they both win this week, the whole talk, don't worry about anything else. Both camps will be saying, we can be number 1 on Freddie's rankings.
There you go.
Won't they?
Yeah, Fusatu'a, if he keeps going the way he is, geez, he's a good player.
Great player.
He killed our Lebanon team in the World Cup. I don't know if we can get footage of that, but he killed us. And he was the difference between the 2 teams, Fusatu'a, and scored 2 tries on the weekend. He's been absolutely brilliant. I can't wait. They've got the Broncos, so the Broncos are going to have to come up with a lot more than what they dished up last week.
It's a worry.
Dreadful.
Incidentally, none of their players are in the top 10. We move on to the players. Fusatu'a is in the top 10. I'll tell you where he is in a moment.
Right.
But number 10, he's not playing this week. Nathan Brown.
Oh, you missed it. You missed the punch.
I missed the punch.
The Nathan Brown. There's 2 Nathan Browns. The coach had the big week, but I'm going with Nathan Brown, the other Nathan Brown, the player. The Eels, yes. Yeah, he's brilliant. What they needed was energy. They needed, someone to play, bring something. And he brought it. But they didn't win. But I thought he was fantastic. Yeah, just all effort.
This fellow here left the field injured as well. Aiden Caesar, number 9.
Now he's playing this week. Jai Arrow was outstanding. He's number 8.
Yep.
Number 7, Fisher Harris.
Yep.
He was brilliant again. Twice. Not many people make it 2 weeks in a row. He was on it twice. But number 6.
His heart rate was up all match this one.
Well, if anyone went to work with their heart on the sleeve last week, it was one Ricky Stewart.
Oh, yeah.
I sat next to him on the sideline. He was punching everyone. He ran out of voice. His players had come off. He's cuddling and kissing. He just put it all out there. Didn't hide in the box. Loved it. Well done, Rick.
The milestone man last week, Nightingale.
Yeah, Nightingale was brilliant.
Number 5.
250, 2 try saves. He jammed in on a tackle, loose ball, Dufty scores.
Yep.
Grabs, put 2 fingers in the jumper of Damien Cook.
Yep.
Saves a try. Tackles someone over the sideline, saves a try. It was absolutely brilliant. Jason Nightingale, well done.
Pusatua, he's scoring tries for fun. He's number 4. Number 3 is Luke Keary.
He's been on a few times, Luke Keary. Couple of try assists. He's been brilliant.
Number 2, Tarek Sims.
Tarek Sims, yeah. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. Anyway,
okay,
number 1.
Number 1, I've seen players who have these trademark moves. Benji Marshall, kids were practicing that in the park. I was practicing your moves, Freddie, when you were playing. But they're doing it again with this kid. Boy wonder, number 1 is...
Kalyn Ponga.
What a player.
Mate, you're talking about all the stuff he does with the ball.
Yeah.
What about his try saves?
He gave us. Who did he give the start to on the weekend? The Bronco, and he just reeled them
Oh,
in.
turned and chased, yeah. Yeah, that was brilliant.
And this is a young kid, where usually these young fullbacks, if there's one thing they're a bit lost on, is defence. Not this boy.
No, awesome. He's inside ball to Fitzgibbon for the try. Outstanding. So he's getting combinations everywhere. Good to see him over the right-hand side of the field. He's kicking goals from the sideline. He's doing everything at the moment. We haven't got a nickname for him. He's got a nickname.
Oh, Boy Wonder. I like
Boy
that.
Wonder, you like it?
He doesn't have one yet.
Yeah.
But,
we might have to work on that, but we'll come up with a nickname for you, Kalyn. But you're going fantastic, mate. We're enjoying watching you.
And Kalyn, you're number 1 in the player rankings this week.
Go.
And I'm taking a guess you'll be in the top 10 again next week. But there's Freddie's power rankings. We look forward to next week.